Yeah, that adds up.
Well, you see the body. You see the body of the bear.
This is your classic fantasy town.
Yeah, you know the bees are in the center of the town.
It's a well-oiled machine.
That's it. That's the dumbest shit Boyd's ever said.
You know good and well it's not.
No!
We stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros.
Welcome to Bards Nobles Season 3, Episode 6. Warning, don't forget to try spinning. That's a good trick. I'm Brian, and I'll be the Dungeon Master tonight, or Game Master, or Referee, whatever you want to call it. And tonight I'm joined by...
Alto, played by Charles. Andrew Danon, playing Wes Isham.
Trey O'Neill, currently spinning.
You spin me right round, Anthony Boyd.
Wait, did you just make an Episode 1 reference?
No,
who's going to recap us?
This is like Episode 6.
Who's going to recap us to catch us up on where we're at in our witch hunt?
I rolled a 5, so not me.
I guess I'll do it.
Chuck?
We saw some sawdust in somebody's house, and then we went to the carpenter, and Boyd passed out. And yeah.
That's true, yep.
That's actually
Those are all the high points.
Pretty much.
Oh, and we saw some people like splashing around and
the two old guys and the two chicks.
Or whatever. Natural hot springs.
I think it was pretty explicit that they were doing like a ritual of some kind.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I mean, whatever you want to call
No,
it.
they're just tubbing.
just jacuzzi.
Just getting real forward real quick.
Just living their best life.
That'd be kind of weird because that one of those girls was like the dude's daughter or whatever.
Yeah, it was completely innocent. So I don't know why you guys are being weird about
Family tubbing time.
it. Yeah, it's a cultural difference. You know, they're all naked. That doesn't mean anything bad happens.
It's true.
So we're gonna pick up, and it's actually been a few days since the last time we played. It's been a lot more of the same, kind of not necessarily running into dead ends, but just kind of like butting your heads up against things.
Could I have done something in those days?
You were gonna, yeah. What were you trying to do in those days?
Wake up.
Not die.
I was just gonna strip those days from the timeline. A huge blank. Nothing happened. But sure, if you want to fill it in.
All I wanted to do was take the cheese that I bought and get 2 bottles of wine and go apologize to the doctor and the guard captain for being a dick the day before.
So
Sure.
You do know how to apologize for being a dick?
Give me a.
Yoshiro does. Or Yoshiro does.
Charisma test. And then give me a. Yeah, that's fine. Just do a charisma test.
Roll for cheese.
Ooh, success.
Success. All right, let me see. All right. Oh, okay. One of them took to it kindly. And they're like, all right, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. You guys were doing I understand you guys are trying to do your job, and what we're asking of you is not the easiest thing in the world.
I was out of mana. The sun was in my eyes. Like I'm just.
And it's the watch captain of the two. That she was the.
Okay.
Yeah.
The doctor stabs you in the other eye with an icicle.
Yeah, the doctor
Perfect crime.
is twiddling her scalpel in her fingers as you're talking to her. But no, over the course of the few days, we'll say
around?
not a few days. We'll say
Very unsanitary.
Also, where did she get a scalpel?
Yeah.
She's a doctor. She's got like a
heard
billion
about
of them.
germ theory.
All right, so it's been a week. All right, and some change since last time. Things have just gotten weirder and more tense around the town. The weather has been volatile. It's been a grab bag of white to gray to black clouds and back. Thunderstorms in the morning, sickly, humid, bright, sunny afternoons. The fog has been pretty moody, creeping in some days, angrily storming through on the others.
Happy one day, sad the other.
Yeah, it's
Never before in English has the phrase "the fog's been moody" has ever been said.
I'm a wordsmith, man. I don't know what to tell you.
He's a warrior poet. Don't stifle his genius.
Brand new sentence.
But people have been you've been talking to the different villagers. Literally the day after Leah Takewood, the milkmaid, was trying to prove her innocence to you. The next day, Blaze Knockwood, the town's uncle, he was not exactly sober
Town's
when
drug
he
dealer.
approached you guys, but he was very strongly believing and accusing that that Leah Takewood, she's no good. I think she's got some witch in her.
She plays the cards right.
Says that in passing. The butcher had reported that she had been afflicted by stabbing pains in her feet and knees, as if iron needles were poked into her joints.
It's called arthritis.
With the weather the way it is, yeah.
The priest had found his holy triangle in the church broken and smeared with excrement, as if someone was taunting or rubbing it in the face of the water.
Not the
drinker.
face, Brian. It's excrement.
So you get pink eye.
Tell you, worms.
Ugh.
Also, again, Leah Takewood, her name pops up as she had discovered dolls dressed like the four of you, sitting in front of a huge dung pile behind the stables, and atop the pile was an effigy to Ame Mami, the eater of virility. It looked like it was made of like wicker and straw,
Yeah.
and it kind of looks like the form of like a desert purple worm type thing. It's got like the vagina dentata thing going on too. It's got like spikes
That was a
and thorns
terrible
in there.
movie.
So that was quickly disposed of.
Are we talking about Wicker Man?
It was burned and destroyed along with the rest of the dung, because that's how they get rid of poop here.
I mean, it works.
Yeah. So you can just definitely tell that there's a lot of like tension in the air, and people are kind of on edge. You're getting the feel that some people are kind of giving you guys like side eyes, and a lot more people are getting less trusting of you, and others are kind of like, now they feel they can open up to you and kind of like go to you and be like, hey, I think so and so is witchy, and I don't know.
Witchy woman.
You know what we should do?
Just leave this town to its fate. And
Yes. No. What we should do
No, we don't get paid.
is we should just lay out some crumbs and like across like a busy street in the town. Get a line of ants just going right across like the main thoroughfare, and just see who like can't cross the line of ants.
So you get
what?
What? It was one of the possible like how we know somebody's a witch kind of thing. They can't cross a line of ants.
A line of ants.
Yeah.
I know that.
Also, we should,
I have it written down. You're right.
yeah. I mean,
I have also heard of that.
we don't know if it's true or not.
shit up? Like,
I don't know what cat people do.
Look, I mean,
this is a trick to get you ants, isn't it?
yeah, that's what it is. We should also try. Did you ever find, or did you find any leads to that cave that you saw visions of from that goat? Because I remember you telling us about that before you passed out.
I'd forgotten it due to manic concussion.
CTE.
Dude's almost dying.
But yeah, we can go check out that cave, see if I can find something. If you want to go do that.
I think that would be. I mean, at least just cross it off the list to see if there's anything weird or any more clues over there. I mean, Leah Teakwood's name keeps coming up a lot, and I know. You had mentioned that she vehemently said that she wasn't a witch, but I mean,
Maybe Alto and I can go check in on the milkmaid while you go explore a cavern.
I did mark the woods where I think it starts.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what we're going to find in the cavern, so we might want to stick together for that. I mean, because we got time to go, check out the chick again later.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, we walk into this cavern and it is a witch, and
We can
then
fuck
she
her
kills.
up.
Yeah,
That is the worst case scenario.
or she'll. I mean, worst case scenario, me and him are by ourselves. We walk into this cave, she fucks us up,
Yep.
and then, I'm dead.
I mean, Yoshiro almost died from ice, so we kind of need to make sure that we have.
it was sharp, and it was in my eye.
Are you guys chilling in someone's room in private talking about this, or are you guys
Yeah.
downstairs in the?
I
food
would
room?
say we're at the end, kind of playing.
I assume we're in our room.
Holding court in the lobby. No, it's one of our rooms.
Okay.
It's just live action Law and Order. People just around watching us.
Dun dun.
Some dick named Wolf is there watching.
Some wolf named Dick. Yeah. Let's go check out this.
Ow! I go find the marking where I made. I remember making a mark where I thought what the shortest distance from the woods to the mountainside is.
You mean a straight line?
Mark where?
Like I just tied a ribbon on a tree, like where I think we can start and try to get
Did you
in.
make a mark or tie a ribbon?
I mean,
Did you mark a ribbon or tie a...
yes.
I marked a trail, man. I don't remember how. I remember doing it though.
All right, sure.
He just peed on it. Yep, this will mark it. We'll get all Wiz to sniff
Okay,
it out.
cat man, you can't just pee on everything.
You can't do that.
No.
Like, so where are
Yes.
you? Where are you heading exactly? Can you remind me? Like, what are you?
The shortest distance. When I saw the vision, the next day I went and tried to mark like.
Oh, you were in the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
And you went up. Okay, I remember that now. Gotcha. All right, so yeah, you went up. You guys head on to the pumpkin patch,
Pumpkin.
and on the way
pumpkin
there,
patch.
you're stopped by a large, red-headed man.
That bitch.
Ivan. It's Ivan Redbasket, the baker. He had chilled with you the first night you were here.
We also saw him in the pool.
He was like,
Well, y'all saw him. I
"Hey
didn't.
guys, I got something. I got something to tell you. I got something to show you.
What's up?
You guys want to step out? I don't know if you want to. If I can show you out here.
No, we
It's
can go in
dangerous.
private.
Okay. You want to come back to the bakery?
Can I have a sweet roll?
Of course, yeah.
Yes, we'll go to the bakery.
All right.
And I turned. I was like, I hope he doesn't show me his dick. Or do I?
Bakery's code for something.
All right. So
That was
he
last
leads.
campaign.
He leads the four of you to his bakery. And as you come in, he closes the door. He's like, "All right, come in."
Auntie Anne.
He's like, my auntie's out right now.
Oh, sorry.
He closes the door behind you and he locks it.
No.
He goes, "Guys, come here. I got to show you this." And he goes around the counter.
God, it's
He
gonna be
reaches
his dick.
underneath.
It's gonna be his dick. There's a 0% chance it's not his dick.
It's not his dick.
It's a strudel.
Yeah, with his dick in it.
The strudel's his dick. No.
What happened to your dick?
Witchcraft.
I turned my dick into a strudel.
But Brian, what does he pull out?
Tell us, Brian.
He pulls out just this it's whatever it is. It's rolled in like fabrics or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he lays it on the table.
Uh-huh.
He unwraps it, and you see
And it's his dick.
it's like the size of a bowling pin.
Congratulations.
It's a pink glass vial. All right.
Mhm.
And he says, "Look."
The hell is this?
He's like, "This is a love potion.
Where'd you get it from?
I bought it.
What's the number on it?
It's called Viagra.
Number 10.
Oh!
It's worse than I thought.
He says, "Yeah, I bought it. The Miller, Carla, she noticed I was having I'm sure I can divulge this into you. I've been having a little trouble lately, getting up there in the years, and she
Wait, like
she
you keep
overheard
missing
me.
birthdays? Like I don't get it.
Yeah, I just
Don't. He's a cat. He doesn't get it.
Usually these potions are blue, but go on.
he says, "Well,
knockoff brand.
she overheard me and she approached me and said she might have something that could help me. So she said she brewed this up."
Can I mind if I examine it?
Yeah, sure.
He fucking drinks the whole thing. Walk around the town with a boner the rest of the day.
If I was grits.
You are grits.
Don't play.
I just want to take it and just like look at it. Does it have any like magical properties to it that I can tell?
It's just like cat piss and food coloring.
How are you scanning for magical properties?
I'm not. I'm just looking it over. Like I'm not using astral vision or anything.
Sure.
I'm just looking it over. Like take the top off and like waft it. It's like
it smells almost pungently sweet. It's got a little fermentation going on also, and it kind of has that like, even though it's pink, it has that like silvery swirl like the inside of a magic 8-ball, and it's very milky and cloudy looking.
Okay, can I
Take a sip.
Do it.
Don't be a bitch.
I'll take a sip. Taste it. Just a small. Just
All right, give me a Constitution test.
Oh. I asked the baker if he's tried it yet.
ooh save
No, I haven't.
or success. I mean,
Success?
yeah.
All right.
Don't be a bitch.
He's like, no, I haven't. I just, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want her to knew that I thought something was up. I just figured you all ought to know, because that's pretty suspicious, isn't it? Like,
Somebody trying to help you?
How big is my boner right now?
she's a miller. What does she know about potions? Why? You know, what is she doing? If she's selling potions, what else could she be up to?
Maybe her husband has problems and she just learned it.
And he's like, that may be, but I don't know. Something about this seemed fishy.
You go
You
ask her
feel
about
like you just feel this warmth going down your body, and
my dice coins.
you taste it. It's very sharp, and it like hits the back of your throat really fast. You're like,
Yeah, it does. Surprise.
And then what happens?
no, it's like it has the taste of mulled wine. And even though it's room temperature, it felt very warm going down.
I don't feel anything different. That like
No, not yet.
Check your dick out.
and it's like, I mean, it just tastes like wine a little bit of fermented sweet wine. I don't know. Maybe she just thought it would be, just to loosen you up with the lady. Maybe that'd help it out. But we can definitely go talk to her about this. It is unusual for a miller to know these things.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. Yeah, it's a lead that we can follow at least. After we try to find the cavern, I think.
He's like, all right. I just wanted you guys to know, I want to find this witch as soon as possible. And
we do appreciate you coming forward and just, letting us know.
Has she done anything else witchy?
you know what? Not that I know of. She, her and all those other lodge members, they, kind of keep to themselves. So,
Lodge members.
yeah.
Let's see. Who all is in the lodge that you know?
Well, I know Carla, definitely. Victoria. Zachary.
Can you go by occupation instead of name?
I was like, shit, I gotta read so much.
Oh, well, that seems a little improper and objectifying, but sure, yeah. The schoolmaster, the store master, the miller, and I believe the watch captain.
Watch captain, you say?
Oh, and Ursula. Oh, I'm sorry, the innkeeper.
The innkeeper.
I think that's all of them. There might be more, but I don't really know.
Not the priest?
David? No, of course not.
What do you know about Nina Dukeskit?
What's her occupation? No, I'm just playing. Oh, the midwife? What about her? She's a great lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just, she's been around for a lot of the weird goings-ons.
Happening.
Yes.
Going-ons. Or happenings. That's a good
Happenstances.
I ask him, what's happening?
I don't know what's happening with you.
What's happening?
Oh, whoa. Let's drink this potion and find out.
I was like, do you mind if we hold on to this potion?
No, please, sure. Please take it off my hands.
You want to sit before we go?
I hold on to that.
All right.
I think the only way to find out what's going on is for you to drink the whole thing.
Let's check out the cave first.
Do it.
You guys know if you pressure me enough, I'm definitely going to.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
As you guys are talking, you hear a loud, piercing scream coming from outside.
I run
More
outside.
piercing.
Oh god.
You're the worst Foley artist I've ever met.
We should get a soundboard like that has like sound effects.
Screaming?
Yeah.
I run outside.
All right. You run outside and you see some people running in a certain direction. So you go over there and you see a crowd of townsfolk out there looking
Disheveled?
gasped and shocked and whatever. And you see a large bear
Ooh.
just like slumped over into where the beekeeper, because the beekeeper's like in the same block as the bakery.
That makes sense.
As the bear guy.
That's how the baker gets his honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that adds up.
Well, you see the body. You see the body of the bear.
This is your classic fantasy town.
Yeah, you know the bees are in the center of the town.
It's a well-oiled machine.
That's it. That's the dumbest shit Boyd's ever said.
You know good and well it's not.
Give it time. Give it time.
So they
It's
found
not an untrue statement. This is where he gets his honey. It's where they all get their honey.
From the bear? No, okay. Anyway,
No, the beekeeper.
what is the bear doing?
it's not doing nothing because it's
Okay.
dead.
Oh, all right.
It's slumped over on the ground. Its body is just like laying there. Everything is intact except its head is just a skull, as if all the flesh had been eaten off of it.
Cool.
And there are already bees like nested inside and like
Some
doing their
badass
bee
bees.
thing inside the skull.
It's a circle of life.
And people are like, "Oh my god, this is the most witchy thing I've ever seen."
Sounds like that bear tried to get some honey and them bees fucked his ass up.
No,
and
no,
you
it was
hear-
his face.
You hear what obviously is the beekeeper. She's just like, "I don't know. They've never done anything like these before. These aren't
Killer bees.
Eastern City killer bees. They're
Eastern City.
just regular bees. I don't
I
know
want to
how,
point out
what
that
could
you're
have
only
happened.
doing this accent because her name is Olga.
No.
So like the bear just showed up and the bees just ate the flesh off his face.
I don't know. I've never seen this one before. I've never seen this bear. I just came out here and found it like these.
I want to start doing crowd control and back everybody up, but I
Okay.
also want to look around the periphery and see if anyone's like watching from a distance.
It's kind of hard to tell because it's
Like
people are,
that funeral
filling
scene,
in.
like that funeral scene in all the movies where there's one guy just off in the distance,
Yeah, no,
leaned up against a tree.
No. There's like people are obviously attracted to the spectacle of this.
I'll give you a skeptical.
No, this
I don't
the
believe any of
skeptical.
this shit.
I'm wearing some skepticals right now.
Give me
I've got two spectacles.
an intelligence test.
I do it. Yep. 4. What do you want to know?
You
Did it.
you see the again. You see the blacksmith, Irving Staffsend, just standing nonchalantly off the side with his arms crossed.
That motherfucking blacksmith.
Guys, I think it's time we murk the blacksmith.
Let's go check
I
the
don't
cave
say
first.
out loud.
Dude, we need to sneak in there and check out that potential hidden room behind his fireplace.
I think we should investigate this bear. Check out the
Bear
cave.
cavern hidden fireplace.
There we go. Got a punch list.
I don't want to get stung by bees. You can check out the bear.
Well, I mean, you see over there, like Olga, she's got her suit on, and she doesn't even have the hat or the hood. She's got just a normal, for some reason, modern day bear suit. Or not bear.
Bear suit?
What?
No, it's not bear suit.
Things.
Bee suit.
Olga's trying to get fucked by this bear.
She said she never saw this bear before. She's been seeing other bears. This bear got catfished to death.
Too sober for this shit.
Got him.
Olga's a witch. Was burned. She'd be fucking bears and luring other bears to their death.
No, as far as I know, witches don't fuck bears, so she's probably not a witch.
Do you know that?
I mean, it's not in my list of things
As a bear,
I do know.
I disagree.
So what are you guys doing? Like, people now are starting to disperse or whatever, and she calls over. Who's helping her?
The wild child, Carl.
Oh my god, she's
Foundling.
helping herself. Bullshit.
Yeah, she is.
The wild child, Carl Foundling.
No, the little water cook, Peppy. Pepe?
Pepe.
We'll go with Pepe.
Pepe.
He's
I'm
a
gonna
frog.
say it's pronounced pee-pee.
We went with Pepe already.
No.
Pepe.
It's Pepe Sylvia Olsen.
Where the fuck is that on the list?
He's not on the list.
Oh, shit. All right, well, he's definitely
What?
a witch then.
He's not on your list?
Pepe?
Yeah. The little water cook.
Oh, I see. It's Pee-pee.
Anyways, he's starting to like
Pepe
hack
Olsen.
up, or he's starting to separate the bear, and she's getting the bees off of it, and he's like cleaning up and stuff, presumably to chop up the meat and process the bear.
Excellent.
So, what are you guys doing as this goes on?
I'm sitting there like watching as he's like taking the bear. I'm looking for any marks or signs on the bear. Any kind of signs that the something was done to the bear before it just charged in here and got eaten by bees. Kind of like search the skull, like what? Is it just like full museum style beetles have eaten all the flesh off of this like pristine skull? Or is there still like some like sinew and cartilage left?
No, it looks like it's the skull's actually been pretty cleaned out. Like everything's just been picked off of it. The skull itself is like clean.
Gross.
But the bees are like all over it, and Olga's trying to get them out and put them back in their boxes. They've already started producing honey. I don't even know how that's possible. It's just they've got like
Bear
little
honey.
comb in there and honey oozing out.
Taste it.
Taste it.
Don't put it in your mouth.
Bitch. It could be the sweetest honey ever.
Oddly, you find there's little poultices that are just mushed in there at the bottom of the base of the skull.
I know what a poultice is.
For everyone else. For the listeners.
There's just little bundles of crushed up leaves, and well, at this point, because it's been under the honey and stuff and all the bees, it looks like mulch. But it's just like bundles of like herbs and spices and things like that definitely look like they were purposely packed into the skull.
I try to pull those out.
Olga says, "Get back!
Hey.
You're going to get stung."
Hey,
It's
Yoshiro,
okay.
what do you
It's
see?
okay. Bees love me.
No, I'm just
8 of them sting
But
you
I
for
mean-
8 damage.
I just go, hello, bees.
roll for bee allergy.
Hey, Yoshiro, what do you see up there
Wasn't the,
while you're getting stung?
as we're, I kind of gather.
No, go.
around,
She
I was like,
you reach in there. She kind of pulls them out and hands it to you.
Okay.
To inspect it. She's like, I've never seen these before.
You
wasn't
can
there
stop
something
that.
else with the 11 herbs and spices that we ran into earlier?
I have
Lots of herbs and
I have
spices.
a wad of lavender and wormwood, a poultice of lavender and wormwood around my neck. Because it's supposed to.
So you're telling me you're a witch?
No, witches don't like that.
Oh.
Allegedly.
You know what we should do? We should just line up all the townspeople and just rub lavender all over them.
We just cut off their left hand. If their hand falls off, they're a witch.
That's
What?
a great plan.
I don't
As
think
you
that was
guys
ever mentioned.
as you guys are standing there, you overhear Olga and Pepe, and they're just talking. And they're just, Pepe's like, I bet a witch did this.
We look over at Alto, just cracked a cold one. He's just like, yep.
He's like, well, I am with my boys.
It is Saturday after all.
That's some crazy shit going on there. Hope y'all figure that out.
But they say what?
They're just talking about witch lore back and forth about what they know about witches and stuff.
Okay.
Wait, which lore?
That lore.
Pepe's like,
Damn it.
I heard witches can't squint.
What? This is propaganda.
I look at him, I was like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
There are no
Shut up.
Asian witches, got it.
All right. So what we do is we gather the whole town and ask them to stare at a sunset.
I mean, I feel like that'd be pretty easy.
And then even Olga's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. She says, I heard if you carry a witch's burden, they will tell you something you need to know during the journey. Whatever that means.
That sounds useful.
What does that mean?
All we gotta do
Where
is
do y'all
carry
hear
some
these
luggage for
things?
somebody, and they'll just tell us it's a witch.
People passing through this town.
These town.
All right, let's go find this cave. I'm tired of his accent. It's like I'm talking to Jinya all over again.
Oh.
Weird reference, but all right.
She'll never hear this.
Deep cut.
Plot twist: she's like our highest patron. Doesn't even rank.
As you guys head out, it's a pretty late morning, going to the afternoon now. As you're nearing the pumpkin patch, the watch captain happens to come across you guys.
Oh,
And
yeah, of course.
she's like,
Well, let's talk on our way to the cave.
Yeah.
she's like, what cave? Where are you guys headed to?
We had a vision.
Follow us.
We had a vision of a cave.
We didn't have anything.
I had a vision of a cave.
You had a
we
vision.
Think it might lead to something in the witch. Listen, we're going to the cave. Just come with us.
I take the POTUS and I just touch her face with it.
She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Get off. But
Just,
she like grabs your wrist and like, even though it's your full armor plate, you can feel like she has this like tactical
Like
Aikido
weird-
like twist to it.
Like
did I
weird
touch your
witchy
face
strength?
though with it?
Yeah.
All right. Did you burst into flames?
No.
All right.
I
Not
don't
a
think
witch.
that's- I don't think that's how that's supposed to work.
Wait, did you take my lavender and marble and touch her
yeah.
face with it? So it's got like my neck attached.
Like, come here. Look, man, we got to start making moves.
She's like, you touch anything else to my face again, and you're done in this town.
I just apologized to her. I had just apologized to her.
She's like, yeah, and she's gonna only get you so far.
There was wine with it. And I'm still sorry.
There's something there. Face, cheese.
She's like, well, wherever it is, I don't care. Go to check out that cave. The mayor wants to see you guys whenever you guys get back.
Excellent.
She
to the
has,
cave.
She has words for you.
I didn't know you were the mayor's secretary.
I'm so sorry.
Right back on the shit list.
I head to the cave.
She leaves in a harumph.
I head towards the cave. Tell me what I need to do to be there.
You guys need to navigate the woods.
But wait, another townsperson stops us.
I feel like Brian's trying to keep us from the cave. There must be something important there.
The witch is just hanging out there. We just murder whoever's there. We win.
I think that's a good plan. We're just gonna kill whoever's there. We'll sprinkle
waiting
some
to see our
crack on them.
You guys,
Spray paint some gnome graffiti.
it's pretty easy to find where you left fucking like twine on a tree. You see it. Nobody's messed with it. You guys start heading north towards where you heard there was a cave.
Sure.
Yep, heard.
Yep. Down.
But I mean, who's taking point to try to lead you through the woods?
I'll do it.
Yeah, Captain Vision's over
All right. And you're just going off that one vision. You never asked anybody there was a cave or directions to a cave or.
You said I heard where a cave was, so yeah.
You saw where a cave
That's what you said, Brian.
All right, give me wisdom or intelligence attribute test. We'll do intelligence.
What
Sorry.
you heard?
Natural 1.
Cool.
Boom. Is that good? I can't remember.
It is good.
You're making your way through a path in the woods, and it's pretty bright and sunny, and weather's actually kind of nice outside. There's a few clouds rolling up overhead, white clouds, and you hear some like up ahead of you. You stop and you kind of look through, and you're pretty sure
Olga
about
fucking a bear.
60 paces up, there is it's like standing up on its hind legs. It's like 9 feet tall. It's a grizzly bear just scratching its back on a tree.
Does it have a small human child with him? Is it singing bear necessities?
No.
What an oddly specific question.
Of all the bears in the world you could have gone with, no, it's not.
That's my favorite.
That's a good. That's a solid bear.
He's scratches his back, and then he like turns around and he starts like just like clawing at the tree. What are you guys doing?
I stop.
Leave him
and
the fuck alone.
About to go rock this bear.
I'm watching enough Joe Rogan not to do that. They're mythical, man. They're monsters.
So
Jamie, pull that up.
Just based on where you think the cave is, it's like it's in that direction. So what do you guys?
I'd like to try to just circle around the bear.
Sneak
How
past
far
the
are you trying
bear.
to circle?
We're just let's wait and see what the bear does. It'll probably leave.
It curls up and
You're
hibernates.
gonna wait and see in the woods. Is that what you're doing?
I would like to circumnavigate the bear. Circumvent.
This bear globe. I would like to Ferdinand Magellan this bear.
Sure. You take a
He didn't make it.
really wide berth. Hopefully not getting lost.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, you guys travel pretty much well into the evening. The sun starts setting. Mostly because you're just dicking around trying to navigate the woods you've never been through before.
Yes.
Nice.
But lo and behold, you see something up ahead of you.
The bear.
Not a bear.
Bear.
You definitely see pumpkin seeds on the ground.
Oh.
Pepinos.
And as you followed some more, there's almost a trail of them. And up ahead in the woods, you see a little mountainside, like just like a massive hill, rocks where it's obviously rising. You see a little outcropping and a black, shadowy cave entrance. Just on the outside of the cave entrance, you see 2 pumpkins just kind of like fallen, not smashed, but just haphazardly laying on the ground in front of the cave.
Suspicious.
Right now, the sky's like that orange-red pastel thing going on as we're going into the evening.
We're gonna sleep in a ghost cave.
Well, guys, we either have a witch or at least a pumpkin thief that we can blame for being a witch. So, problem solved. Let's go check out this cave.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into like Billy Corgan here.
Oh my god.
All right. I mean, so what do you guys do? You guys approach the cave?
Yeah.
If you are, how are you doing? Like, describe to me so I got something to go off of.
Like Scooby-Doo style tiptoe.
I draw my sword,
Quietly.
put my shield on my arm, and I say, "Let's fucking do this." And I start walking towards the cave.
I stand behind the fully armored man and I walk with him, sword drawn, quietly, just
I ready my bow. Because that's going to work in a cave. Actually, you know what? I put my bow back. I get my claws out. Ready.
it's like fucking Meg in the superpower episode of Family Guy. Is that all you can do?
Didn't break the skin, but ow!
God, is that red?
Also, are you doing anything?
Huh?
Are you doing anything?
Charles is still back drinking a beer, watching that
He's
cows.
fucking in town.
Like, look at these assholes.
No, I'm bringing up the rear.
Still drinking his beer.
In horror movie style, we need you to die first.
All right. As you walk up, you see a little. You jump a little bit as there's sudden movement in the.
I would like to roll to not jump.
All right.
I don't.
All right.
No, I fucking do. 17.
You don't get off the ground, but you hear him jump inside his armor. As a little purple salamander just runs off into the woods. You
Damn,
approach the
throw some
cave,
balls, bro.
and it's got an earthly fall potpourri scent kind of coming from it.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Also, there's a lot of ash. You smell ash, like something is burned recently.
Maybe they burned the potpourri.
You all enter the cave, I assume.
I entered the.
And
wait,
in what order, March order? It looks like there's probably enough room for one large man to like fill up the hole.
I fill that hole.
Question: How are
Single
we?
file is what I'm saying.
Question: Once we enter this cave, how are we going to see in there? As someone who has been boned by the darkness before,
I pull out my lantern.
There you go.
would you like me to hold your
done.
lantern so you can sword and board?
It hooks onto my shield.
Okay.
Your shield just glows.
I
It's my
I
nightlight.
look at the DM to see if that's true.
What? I
I
wasn't listening to you.
It works.
Approved.
Automatic success.
I hang my lantern off the front of my shield and use it as a light source.
How are you hanging it?
It's got a hook on it.
Do you just hook it on the top of the shield?
Yeah,
So as soon as you turn it, it just slides off?
I mean,
It's
not,
like a D-ring.
It's not a round shield. It's like it's
A
flat
tower
across
shield.
the top and then curves
Yeah,
down.
yeah, but so it's flat across the top.
Uh-huh.
Or is it like pointed or what? What's it doing?
It looks like if you look at like the
Just tell me how you're hanging it off the shield.
if you look at like the I-65 sign, it's got like 2 points on and then 1 point in the middle. So I'm just
Okay.
hooking it off of the left crevasse.
Fine. You tie your
All right,
lantern to your shield.
Sure.
Oh my god. You
Duct tape it.
Yeah, I pull up my duct tape. I Walker County this together.
let's see.
I pull up my mouth squirrel.
Dibs on that for a band name. Boy and the Meth Squirrels. We play a jug.
Just one jug.
That's it.
That's gonna be an episode title:
All right.
Boyd and the Meth Squirrels.
As you approach through the cave, you begin to hear whispers. Just like that.
Sound effects.
You don't see anything up ahead. You don't see anything up ahead, but they begin to get louder and louder.
As whispers do.
And it almost sounds like someone is like talking close to you now. You put your lantern up and you see nothing up ahead.
It's a cave of whispers.
And as you walk through, it's almost as if you feel something kind of bump your shield a little bit, just on one side, and then you feel it brush your shoulder.
I swipe at it.
You swipe at it with your sword.
Wait,
Nothing.
you swipe right or left?
Always swipe right. It's the only way to know.
And you guys see him, swipe at air. Almost.
Yeah, and I swipe left to right.
You swipe left to right also?
Yeah.
Nothing. But as he moves forward, you see just behind him, you see kind of like a figure, an outline of the shadow, like a darker shadow in the shadow that looks like a humanoid figure.
It's Charles.
What? Would be a lighter than a shadow.
I had nothing. I'm not going to do anything right now. It's like, and I slash at it.
As you yell out, you see, it's like seeing the outline in the dark. You don't see any of this.
No.
But it definitely, you feel the presence and you almost feel like warm breath. Like there's like multiple people in this hallway, in this cavern with you.
On your neck.
You see the shadow itself like turn towards you. And then it starts running out. and you guys like it's like someone just like I don't know aggressively pushes past you in a crowd. That's what it feels like.
Can I react and try to swipe at it with my claws?
Absolutely, you can.
Yay!
All right. I mean, you swipe. You don't have to roll. You swipe at it and nothing. It's like you're swiping at shadows.
As cats do.
Can I chase after it?
Absolutely.
I chase it. As I do, I kind of run my finger along the edge of the blade, and it lights up in almost a blue, green glowing flame. And I want to use my banishing blade to try to slice at it and see if I can.
All right. You run past it, and you guys see him do that. And what are you wanting the banishing blade to do, other than just light on fire?
Well, it's
It's
used to
stab the shadow.
Yeah, I mean it's used against non-corporeal beings to do damage to them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's gotten ahead of you, and also you have to squeeze past the two of them.
Yeah.
And you see like this. You barely see the outline of this shadow. Give me an attack roll.
I don't remember.
Also take 1 point of HP.
Cool.
For your miracle.
Ooh. I light my claws up. They're all glowing blue.
do me. And like you have to. It's already making its way down the exit.
Tell me what I do to roll an attack.
All right, look at your chart. Your numbers, your class table, and one is your AV, your attack value.
Roll
you just have to roll under that.
Natural 1.
Nice.
That's right. This is the first time we've actually done any kind of combat.
That's what I was like. I don't know how to do this.
You catch up to it right at the mouth of the cave. And you look outside and it's getting pretty dark. It's got that like dark blue hue to everything.
Yeah.
And right as it reaches the mouth of the cave, you're able to catch up and you swipe through it and you feel the blade catch on something this time.
Yes.
And you see the shadow itself split and disperse as you hear a scream. The rest of you hear a scream echo through the cavern. Yes. And you just see the shadow disperse. Roll your damage for me.
Excellent. I don't even know what damage I have on my weapons. Should probably figure that out.
5.
5, yeah. You see it like a little force just kind of explodes out and pushes back on you. Leaves burst out a little bit as the shadow just explodes into the night. You also notice as you're at the mouth of the cave, the 2 jack-lanterns are lit. You notice now that they're not just pumpkins. They have carved faces in them on the sides. And there's like flickering flames on them.
Is it just normal orange flames?
Yeah.
Are they like good carvings or kind of shitty?
Oh, they're pretty like professional. They look. It doesn't even look like it was just carved in there. Like it looks like the pumpkins themselves like formed faces almost. As you guys heard the scream, you don't see anything, but you guys hear footsteps and you feel like the treble of it, and then it's like you're being like a crowd is rushing past you. And it feels like dozens and dozens of bodies are just pushing past you. You guys kind of get jostled and we get tossed into the sides. Give me Constitution. Nope. Yeah, Constitution checks.
Me too.
Not yet.
Okay. I'm battle the bastards. Like, oh shit.
Good.
Success.
I'm good.
All right. You guys are able to maintain your steady footing and kind of just steel yourself against this wave. But yeah, you
start swinging, Yoshiro.
Wedge formation.
Your blade has like the blue flame to it, right? You can see the outlines of people just rushing at you, like a bunch of them. What are you doing?
I'm just like just straight battle the bastion. Like I'm just trying to single some out and trying to take some out.
All right, so you're just swinging wildly.
Not swinging wildly, trying like. I know I'm not going to just swing wildly and take a bunch. I'm just like, okay, this one, bat. This one, bat. Like, I know some are going to get past me, but I'm not
murdering
you
a bunch
get a bunt stance and just sort of like
stand at the doorway, just hold it out. Just hold the blade.
Give me a
murdering a bunch of innocent shadows.
Dexterity test.
Okay. It has my Slayer on that, so I do that at advantage.
yes.
This is to not get knocked on your butt. And these are spirits, so yeah, sure.
Failure.
All right, you get knocked on your butt. You're able to take out... You took out 3 of them, though, before you got knocked down. They just overwhelmed you. And even though they, like, trampled you, it didn't, like, hurt because they were just spirits. It's like, I don't know. It's like getting
It's
hit
like,
by a jet of water underwater. You know, that's what it feels like. And then it goes quiet.
Actually feels kind of good for a second.
It goes quiet. You just got trampled by a bunch of like forest shadow spirits. But the night again, like I said, goes quiet. What are you guys doing?
Did I recognize any faces in the ghost that I was taking?
No,
off?
you
Or they were just like faces
didn't
and
look.
shadows?
The faces didn't have much form to them other than humanoid.
Okay.
They're a little more elongated. The eyes that you saw were kind of almond and like
The eyes were kind of almond.
Yeah, shaped, almond shaped.
Did I just kill some aliens?
I
mean, that's one
forest
take.
spirits,
Okay.
as far as you can tell.
I feel like we should, kind of collect ourselves and further investigate this cave because I feel like, I don't know, the way they reacted, I don't feel like it was like a menacing. It felt like they were just trying to get away.
Yeah, but if we tell this story,
Are you back
they
with
were.
us?
I'm just standing up, like dusting myself off.
We need to find Yoko Ono. What's his name?
What?
Yoshiro?
Oh my god!
He's still at the just beginning of the cave.
I'm not that far away.
We see
We should continue investigating the cave.
It was
Let's
winding
go
a little
deeper.
bit, so you're out of eyesight at least.
All right, I just stand
Yoshiro,
up,
get your ass up here.
dust myself off. I'm like, hold on, the pumpkins, they got faces and they're lit now.
Great. Come on.
It's the dopest pumpkins you've ever seen.
They got some talent. Nice. I think we should investigate the cave.
Can I
like
carry
how,
one of the how big are the pumpkins? Like, are they like? I need 2 hands.
They're like pumpkin size.
Yeah,
We had a discussion earlier in this campaign about tiny ass pumpkins, so I'm just checking.
no, these are big ones. These are definitely 2-handers.
You found ass pumpkins?
You've seen those. That's not what I said, but those are a
oh
thing.
man. But we should definitely. I feel like we should definitely explore the rest of this cave.
I catch up to them.
Did you grab a pumpkin?
Yeah.
As you went to lift one up, it actually feels kind of stuck in the ground. If you clear away some of the debris to get a better look, you don't quite see what's holding it there, but it definitely feels like it's anchored on something. And you see a piece of fabric just like underneath the dirt, just a little bit.
I try to pull the fabric.
Sure. You pull on it, and it looks like definitely attached to a much larger piece of fabric that's buried underneath. But it almost looks like the collar of the jacket.
Interesting.
I start excavating whatever that is. I yell for them to come back to the front.
Okay.
It's a body.
As you guys are standing there, just kind of wait for your Yoshiro around. You see, since you're up at the front, actually all 3 of you at this point, you can kind of see at the far end of the cavern, the hallway that you're in, I guess. There's like flickering light at the off some walls.
Yep. There's some shit down there we need to go look at, guys.
And then you hear Yoshiro, "Hey guys, come up here," or whatever you say. Sorry.
Hey, there's light further down the cavern.
Alto and I will hold position here. You go check on Yoshiro.
Okay. I'll mosey back up to Yoshiro. Like, what up, dude?
Dude,
What you got?
check this out. I'm just like digging out one of the pumpkins. I'm like, this pumpkin is attached to something in the ground here, and and they're lit up now.
I go, ching, claws out, and I start digging.
After you take a shit.
Yeah.
Like a cat in a litter box.
All right.
I'll help you uncover this. We'll see what it is.
I mean, it takes a few minutes because it's digging. It's it doesn't go by
Cats
fast.
are great at digging. I watch my cat shit. I know.
right. I've
Why?
never seen your cat shit.
Fucking no. I know cat shit. Why are you watching them?
Because every time I clean their litter box, they're like,
Don't
oh,
keep
yeah.
shame him.
Every time I clean the litter box, I was like, all right, we're going to go shit in it now. Like right after I get done cleaning it.
All right, we'll say it takes about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And after 10 minutes, you're not sure. You keep like looking away and looking back at the pumpkin just to make sure. You feel like the mouth is kind of like growing.
Mhm.
And like the pumpkin itself looks bigger than when you first saw it.
That's weird.
As you claw away, yeah, you definitely see like a jacket. You see
Like it was a person.
possibly
some sort of
You
pumpkin
see,
king.
like a shirt. You definitely see bone inside that's anchored into the pumpkin. But I mean, you can see like the upper chest area and like shoulders at this point.
Interesting. Is
That's
there like
how
a
much you
name
dig.
tag or a wallet that we find?
No, unfortunately not.
So it's sort of Jack
It
Skellington.
does have a passport on it, so
Okay.
see that.
Oh, it's got way more information than just a license.
Well, let's leave this here for now, and
Yeah.
let's go catch up with the
that's
group.
That's very strange.
As we walk away, can I like put my blade into its mouth and like try to just snuff the flame?
Your blade has a flame on it too. You're gonna snuff a flame with a flame.
Different type of flame.
Fight fire with fire, Brian.
Fight fire with fire. Argue with that shit.
As you stick your blade in it, the fire from your blade kind of like makes the pumpkin have this weird reaction where the mouth teeth looking things kind of curl in as like they're burning and they blacken definitely. And as it does, the mouth opens up and you see there's no candle inside. There's just like a flame in there.
Oh, fuck that! I just sword out and then I'm just stab through it.
All right, you stab through it and it crumbles. And it blackens and it has this like hissing noise and it smells like burnt pumpkin, but also there's like a sulfur smell on top of that.
I look at Whiskers.
Whiskers.
We know what your pun is.
Yeah, we get it.
I was like, man, we're in some deep shit. I walk over and
Yeah,
stab
that's
the
some
other
weird
pumpkin.
shit.
Yeah,
Dude.
same thing.
Oh, you
All
stabbed
right.
the other one?
Yeah.
Shit.
I ain't no chances, bro.
Oh,
I ain't
was
getting no
that the
pumpkin ghost coming after me. All right,
Mm.
let's go catch up to the other guys.
All right.
Is there anything that Alto and I see while we're waiting for them as we?
Yeah, each
So-
other. Nothing. You guys just sat there for 10 minutes.
No, there was a light.
All just looking
Yeah,
at
it's
you
still there.
quietly.
All right, we don't hear anything.
Nothing changed. No.
Okay.
They're sipping his beer, just staring at you.
Like Alto, I don't feel like we have time to just hang out and talk. Like, you okay, man? Like, how you doing?
I've been drinking a lot lately.
We'll take 10 minutes. I want to take 10 minutes to talk to Alto.
About what?
Just like, you doing okay, man? Like,
Yeah, man.
Okay, cool.
How fucked up was that
your guys'
bear?
relationship?
I saved him from an orc attack.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Cool.
Still have those nightmares about orcs.
Yeah. No, I have nightmares about them all the time.
There's a missed opportunity for some XP.
So at this point, it's like dead night. It's dark. Sun's dropped. And you guys came back in. You guys regroup.
Yeah, we're in the
I-
cave.
I just told them like the deal with the pumpkins, and then I'm like, all right, let's move to that flash.
Yeah, let's
Let's F up whatever has that light.
yeah. Let's delve in further.
All right.
I
As
like
you
it.
move closer, the light that you see moves closer. Do you put your lantern out at all, or are you just nothing?
As we get closer to,
We'll say you guys are about 40 feet up. It's a long, straight tunnel.
yeah. If once I start seeing the light source kind of illuminate our path,
Yeah.
I'll snuff out the lantern.
Okay.
Kind of.
Once you get within that range, you can kind of hear a little bit of laughter. Not just from one voice, but probably like, if you had to put a number to it,
Dozens, you say?
like 40 or so.
Shit.
It's like, just like, I don't know. Someone told a hilarious joke and there's a ton of people in there laughing.
Someone is in there killing
Wait.
this comedy club.
Not 40. That's dumb.
It's not
That was
Brennan Schaub.
dumb. I'm gonna pull that back. Like you hear like
50.
12. It's like a small room.
A dozen,
busy
you
room.
say?
Yeah.
A single.
We still
dozen.
have that dull blue glow coming from my sword.
True.
gross.
No, it's like burning brightly. It's not like piddly.
Oh, okay,
It's
well,
not
that's
a
better.
wimpy blue.
It's a
flame.
strong burn.
All right.
You guys ready to fuck some shit up or not? Like,
I mean, yeah. What if they're just in there having a good time?
I would like to
With those
investigate-
evil pumpkins out in the front? No, they're not.
I'd like to investigate if they're having a good time.
Yep, we should do that.
Well, what constitutes a good time for them? Could be murdering babies.
Could be.
Oh my
I guess we'll find out when we get
I
there.
move forward and investigate.
You being sneaky at all?
I'm moving real slow.
Shield up, sword over the top.
It's just
No, I greased up.
clink.
he lubed up before we
All
came.
right. It kind of turns, so it the way the light is bouncing off, it looks like it's going to open up into a larger cavern.
Mhm.
And as you're about to turn, your lantern scrapes across the shield a little bit. It's, and the laughter just cuts. Dead silence.
Hmm.
But you know, as soon as you take 2 steps forward, you'll be able to turn and see what's in this cavern.
I say, Catman, do you think you could go up there and see what's going on?
Sure. I'll kind of like, slither past him, as cats do, because he's big and taking up a lot of room.
Yeah.
And I tried to like just
You
kind of
slither like a slithery cat.
yeah, slide feline,
Like a slithery cat.
like a slithery
It's a
cat.
sneaky cat. Slithering up.
God.
I'm a cat.
I'm just a sneaky cat.
That's the rest of the episode. It's just us doing that.
That's fucking weird.
Jesus Christ, Charles is here.
Who the fuck is that?
Voice of reason as always.
So I kind of just kind of like move past, trying to be quiet, and trying to get a look into the cavern area ahead of us.
You look into the cavern area. You're pretty quiet. You're a cat. You,
Yeah, cat.
Meow.
I'm a kitty cat.
you look into the cavern and you see the source of light. It actually looks to be hundreds of sources. You see piled up in this large cavern that probably goes up 20, 30 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
And in massive piles along the walls of it are literally hundreds of pumpkins. Each with similar faces, each with similar flicking flames inside. And they're just sitting there quietly.
Do I notice are they attached to like what we saw at the entrance, like skeletons and clothing or anything like that? Or
No, these are not. These are just pumpkins.
and they all have like, are the faces like similar, or are they all like different faces? Like they're different, like quote unquote people.
Different faces, like they're
Okay.
Yeah, each one would be like identifiable. Like that one looks more angry. That one looks more Asian. That one has huge eyes. Some of them
I
have
just
the
kind of
rectangle teeth. Some of them have spiky teeth. Yeah.
some of her missing teeth, like meth heads. Yeah. So I really what I see to the group. But I'd like to just kind of walk in, and just try to maybe like find the closest pile of like pumpkins, and just like address them like, hey, I heard you guys laughing. How's it going?
That's how I walk up to girls in a club, too. Seems like you guys are having a good time.
Hey.
Just a couple of cool guys.
Just to see if like I get a response. Like,
Yeah. No response. Are you the only one in the room?
I mean, I'm the only one that
If I
walked
hear
in
him
unless they
talking,
walk
Yeah,
I'll
in.
he's
move up with
talking.
him. And you sitting there just talking to the pumpkins.
Yeah, just like it's like, hey, like we heard you. Like I know you're here. Like talk to us. Like
They were laughing. Maybe tell them a joke. Like,
jokes.
I think for a second, and I'm like, I guess it's true what they say about jack-o'-lanterns. They live in the seedy part of town. Do the lanterns laugh?
No,
They kill
absolutely
I've
not.
never wanted to quit this podcast more.
They don't laugh. All the pumpkins audibly grumble, groan.
She's like, yeah, I feel the
made
same
them feel
way, guys.
So they do respond in some way.
That's funny.
Some of the faces do change. They kind of like, I don't know.
Mhm.
They're animated just a little bit, and like you
Yeah.
can tell, some of them might have some life to them.
Mm.
I mean, we can either talk or I can just keep telling bad jokes as I snuff each one of you out.
No response.
I just say, we're trying to investigate some strange things going on in the area. In this cavern, I mean, it's one of the strange things, and what's going on here? Like we heard you guys talking, like we know you're here. Just talk to us. Otherwise, I mean, he's just going to start murdering pumpkins, and that's not much fun for me anyway.
What'd the jack-o'-lantern say to the carver? Hey, man, cut it out.
All the flames immediately die, and you guys are just left in the dark. The only light is the blue flame from your sword right now, but you guys are just left in the dark right now.
Noticing that the light went out down the tunnel, I walk forward
Okay.
into the cavern.
Okay.
You're sure those jokes killed all the pumpkins?
And I start searching for like another path out of this cavern.
You could say I killed it.
Are you like digging through pumpkins or what? Because they're like it's lined the walls, like the huge mounds of them that are like tens of feet in the air.
Are they just piles of pumpkins?
Massive piles of pumpkins.
Oh, so they're not like organized into the wall or anything.
No.
I start,
at least we know what happened to all the
I
pumpkins.
start walking through them and try to find like, is there another path out of this cavern, or is this the last? This is the end of the line.
Give me an intelligence test at disadvantage.
All right. Okay. Good job, Boyd. I don't.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, it's pitch black. Besides blue flame.
But I have my lantern still.
Oh, did you turn it back on?
I didn't turn it
just
off.
flip the switch. I thought you said when you got closer to the light, you turned your lantern off.
He did say that.
Yeah, you did say that.
I thought I just held my position, so I thought I said.
Thought wrong.
All right.
No, I mean it's dark. There's no path.
It's Schrodinger's lantern.
So, what are you guys doing? You're in the dark in this little cave.
And it's
tried
just
to-
like wall-to-wall pumpkins.
Absolutely, it is.
I try to relight my lantern with his blue flame. I was like, "Come here,
Nice.
touch your tip to mine."
Does it work?
It's not that kind of fire.
Mm. He still puts it in there.
What kind of fire is it?
It's a non-burning kind.
It's a special ghost flame, man.
All right. Well, witchy, you say?
Well,
I swear to God, if you kill me in another campaign,
burn this motherfucker down.
I believe we're spending the night here, so
That's a great idea. Creepy pumpkins everywhere.
it's not going to make it back to town anytime soon.
That's true.
and
And I mean, if they start
moving piles of pumpkins to see if there's anything underneath them.
If they
Do
start
they
getting
look
all
like the
uppity,
pumpkins
he
from
can,
the
just,
pumpkin patch?
he can just tell another joke.
Or do they look like they're pumpkins that were taken from the pumpkin patch?
Sure.
They're like those bloody weird pumpkins.
Oh, no. None of these pumpkins have blood. They look like pumpkins that you would grow in a pumpkin patch, but you don't have like a
Point of reference for
yeah.
if it's that.
Yeah.
specific. All right, I'm just
They're not branded by the farmer.
I'm just trying. They don't have the dole sticker on them.
Right.
I just start moving piles of pumpkins, just seeing like if there's any way out or if there's any trap door underneath.
You don't find a way out. You find the only interesting thing you find is a small little. At first, you think it's just a weird rock, but then you look and it's like a small stone dog that actually feels kind of warm to the touch.
So it's still a
Interesting.
weird rock, but
I'm like, cool. What kind of dog is it?
A German Shepherd.
Hmm.
And it's standing up at attention. Its ears are like up.
Okay.
Nice.
It's like, put
And
it in my bag.
I keep trying to talk to the pumpkins.
Yep.
How did you guys get here? I'm sorry for his terrible jokes.
Yeah, no response.
Oh well, I tried. Pumpkins aren't great for conversation,
So there's
apparently.
only one way in and one way out, apparently.
Yep. I say we just set this whole place on fire then and leave.
We can do that. Anybody got any oil?
I've got this lantern that I don't think I put out, but apparently I put out. So we can dump the oil out of it.
Oh wait, you put out? Sweet.
Oh my god.
Play your cards right.
This episode brought to you by butt fucking.
Oh god. Oh, that is cool.
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm continually just shuffling
Are you
the
burning
pumpkins.
it, or are you sleeping here? What are you guys doing? Or doing both?
Do both.
Yes.
That's how this is.
Just kill yourselves.
You know what? Fuck all this. I light myself on fire.
I stab one of the pumpkins with my blue flame. Does it shrivel like the ones outside?
No, it looks like it's like stabbing a pumpkin. And your fire has no effect on it.
Nice.
All right, fuck it. We can just burn them and leave. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Sure. That works for me.
This literally has not helped us at all.
I mean, you found the little dog figure thing, so I mean, maybe that's a clue.
I sit the dog down. Hey Fido, can you help us?
Talking to a rock dog right now?
He is.
I'm trying everything at this point.
Find the witch, boy.
It does
Find the
not
witch.
respond.
Huh. Well, alrighty then.
Just rub it 3 times, see if it gives me a wish. It's like I wish I knew who the witch was.
No, nothing happens.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll just.
So, are you burning it? Are you staying here? Leaving? Tell me what you're doing.
Let's just stay overnight and take
All right.
watch.
We can burn it later. It's fine.
We'll
We
burn it in the
stay
morning.
overnight.
Okay. good.
Yes.
And
Stay
take
in the
watch.
creepy cave overnight.
I will take first watch.
I will take second watch.
I'll take third.
Oh shit! I forgot he was here.
I sleep through the night. No, I take last watch if there's a last watch.
All right, now we'll say you guys sleep through the night. Morning comes.
And so do I.
In the creepy pumpkin cavern?
You definitely don't feel. You do not feel well rested here.
Oh, yeah. I would expect that.
Also, don't kink shame me. I
Like you don't recover a hit point for that.
Haha.
You slept in creepy haunted cave. You're not getting well rested. Like
why do you hate me, Brian? I'm joking.
Is there any way for me to relight my lantern?
yeah.
All right. I relight it.
Okay.
With fire.
All right. Like it seems like a really trivial thing. Like what?
Well, we're in a,
How'd you light it the first time?
I don't know.
He said it, and it happened.
There was a big ado made about whether or not my lantern was lit. So I don't know. I relight it. Jesus, I
All
don't
right. Yeah, it's lit.
know. All right. I mean, we're in a dark cave, right?
Yeah.
it's a
still
battery
dark.
powered LED lantern.
You just gotta
hit the
rewind it
switch.
for a little.
Yeah.
Do any of the faces on the pumpkins look different? Look like the pumpkins have moved at all in the night?
No. It looks like pretty much once they went out that first time, they were the pumpkins were inert.
Okay. I leave. I just leave.
All right. You make your way back into town. I assume that's where you guys are going next. Is it?
I
are you
don't know. I wasn't
doing?
really done here. I think we should.
I just left. I mean, you can keep looking. I'm just standing outside the cave.
The mayor wanted to see us, right?
Yeah, Mary did want to see us.
Yeah. Or we're just done with the pumpkin cave.
I feel like we
mean,
should
what
just
else
set it
is
on
there to do?
Weirdest shit we've seen.
It is weird, but what are we gonna
We
do
should
here?
set it on fire and then leave.
Okay, at least do that.
At least do that. Just in case, the witch is in here somewhere.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a passage somewhere that we're missing here, but okay.
I mean,
So
once all the
far.
pumpkins burn out, we
Dude,
can
you
come
looked
back.
over it. I looked over it. There's nothing.
Once all the pumpkins burn out, we can come back and look.
Great.
Yeah.
Set the shit on fire.
Yeah. We'll use your lantern oil and we'll just set all the shit on fire.
Okay. It burns.
Yay! We head back
I mean,
to
it
the
burns
town.
for like, it's a while. It's just a burning fire. Are you guys heading back? Or are you guys waiting for it to
burning
burn
fire.
out?
Can I get I'm trying to dig out this
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Over here.
He's right there.
Gotcha.
Kind of
I'm
chilling.
trying to dig out a skeleton from that first lantern or that first jack-o'-lantern.
Outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you go outside, digging it up. You guys, you said you're burning it out, right?
Yeah, we're burning the
then
pumpkin cave. Yeah.
You're waiting around to go back through the rubber.
I mean, I'll help him dig out one of
I mean,
those.
if he's gonna dig
skeletons.
out the Jack Skellington, then I guess we wait until that's done. And then
I mean,
maybe
there
the
might be
fire's
something. There might be something identifiable that the townspeople might be able to identify from the skeleton. Maybe.
up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's dig him out.
Sure. You dig him out. Do any of you have tools for digging? A shovel, at the least?
I have claws.
There we go.
I'm a cat.
I stand
Oh
guard.
my god.
That's
Okay. The only thing you find it's a full, it was like a full scarecrow underneath, and you find
bones.
the chest. It is made of bone, but it looks like bits and pieces from different animals.
interesting.
Not all human. The rib cage itself doesn't look like a normal rib cage. The sternum part actually looks like the symbol of the and it's made of bone, but it's the symbol of the Firebringer. So it's got this
That's
sun
creepy.
thing going on.
we just destroyed the comedy club of the Firebringer.
Oh,
Yeah, well.
my God is not going to be happy if I did that.
Alrighty then.
After all this, does it seem like
That's
the fire in the cavern is still burning? Or
I mean, we can stay till it burns out if that's.
I feel like that's gonna take a little while.
I mean,
We should probably go see what the
does it
mayor
take much
wants and
longer
then
than
come back.
digging out a body?
I don't
Do
know.
I know anything in my religious studies about any kind of this iconography being used in the Firebringer worship? Like
Sure.
doing bones like this?
Yeah, I mean, fire and the Firebringer have always been used for bringing life to things. That's what fire is symbolic of. So it definitely looked like someone was channeling or calling on the Firebringer to potentially or possibly animate something like this.
Weird. For this to be religious and not witchcraft. God damn it. Where are the answers, Brian? Let's burn the city to the ground.
All right.
We'll kill everyone. We'll take their stuff.
There's only one way to be sure. So after all this digging them up and investigating,
Yeah.
is the fire still burning in the cavern?
We will skip to when it's burned out if you want to. I keep telling you.
No,
It's
Like-
burned out if that's what we're waiting on.
I mean, time has passed. I don't know if we're still waiting on it to happen or if we ought to head back. Like,
Skip to it. Skip to the burnout.
sure.
All right. The fire has died down. The smoke is sputtered out and it's burnt out.
Search around.
Head back in.
All right. You head back in. What are you doing?
Seeing if we uncovered any paths by burning out these pumpkins.
All right. There are no paths.
Yeah.
This is a dead end cave.
All right.
On the ground underneath, I guess the ash, you could see underneath where all the pumpkins were, was definitely carved in stone, just some type of ritual circle underneath all that. Definitely of the Firebringer variety. Religious iconography.
I just take out my notebook, and sketch out the circle or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have to ask my leaders about this. See what this is about. All right, let's head and see what the mayor wants.
All right.
Into the mayoral office.
Do we find anything else in the ashes?
Yeah, you find that's weird.
Neat.
You found a tuning fork.
Huh.
When you strike it, it emits not just one note. It actually has like a little melody that comes along with it.
Weird.
All right. I pocket that.
All right. And you guys head back to the city. Is that what you're just navigating through the woods?
Yep.
Cool. We will arrive at the city. It's by this point in time, it's already afternoon. Let's see. Yeah, the mayor is actually kind of like walking around the square, just kind of frantic about something.
So she's pacing.
Yeah.
How's her teeth? What was her teeth got yanked, right?
Yeah, her top two and bottom two.
Oh, I thought it was all of her teeth. Oh, okay.
No, it was just the two front ones.
Oh, cool.
It's like the worst ones to lose.
So she's like, "Where the hell have you been?"
In a pumpkin
Investigating a
cave.
magic cave.
What cave?
Cave up yonder where all the smoke was coming from.
Oh,
Bunch of talking, laughing pumpkins.
what? What are you talking about? Talking pumpkins?
One was buried with a
Talking
skeleton.
pumpkins. She has this whistly thing coming from her teeth.
What do you want for Christmas?
And she's like, "Come follow me. Come to my office quickly."
I follow her to her office.
There he is.
All right, you guys head over to the mayor's office. You go in there, and that's where we have to end this episode.
Hey!
I just got us fresh beers.
Sorry, you have to chug them.
Damn it. I can do that.
Chug it.
So,
Save it for the next episode.
did we have a message or mail for this one?
A massage.
Yeah.
I want a
Glad
massage.
dress.
You gonna read it?
You
go
gonna
ahead,
read
go ahead,
it?
You got it.
Okay. This is from Evan Stars. Messaged you guys a while back about starting to DM while on my ship for deployment. Our watch rotation made it tough to play as often as we wanted to, but when we were able to get together, we had a blast. DMing, spinning the stories for my players, and watching them genuinely enjoy what we were doing was an amazing experience. I carried the motivation you guys gave me through onto home. I'm now running Lost Minds of Fendelver with a group of 7 of my friends. Not sure if the group size or is too large or unorthodox, but the first session was a blast. Just wanted to thank you guys again for getting me started on this DMing adventure. The direction the podcast is going has been great, and I'm eagerly awaiting the next episode Monday. Stay awesome, Evan.
Woohoo!
Oh, thanks,
Evan.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Evan.
Also, thanks for your service, Evan. Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And if any of your players,
performance.
act up, you can just throw them overboard.
Hey, that's the way to do it.
Okay.
Roll for kill haul.
Go Army.
All right.
Anyway,
Took a turn.
we would like to thank our higher level patrons, Rachel and Tarken. You guys are amazing.
Oh, guys.
We love you so much.
So much.
If you'd like to join the ranks of our patrons, go to patreon.bardsnobles.com. The $2 level gets you into the Discord. You can talk to us and other talk to us and other patrons. And we'd like to thank all of our patrons. You guys help make this possible and better for us and you. Well, I mean, at least better for us because we have beer. So that's always
hey.
yeah.
Thanks for the beer.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for the beer.
Thank you.
And studio upgrades and stuff like that. We actually recently had to get our soundboard fixed because it took a shit on us. But anyway, yeah.
Andrew's really into that. Watching
What?
cats. No. Go on.
Shits.
He's
And
the
giggles.
scat man.
Scatman do.
If you would like some Bards and Nobles swag, go to shop.bardsandnobles.com. We haven't plugged that in a while. We got T-shirts and snatchels and all kinds of shit over
We're
there.
getting high enough patron, and we'll send you a
Yeah,
shirt.
and we'll send you some shit. Not actual shit, like good
we'll
stuff.
sign a book for you.
Yeah, we'll sign your titties. Whatever you want.
I'll be your best friend.
We'll sign Boyd's titties for you.
I will sign Boyd's titties.
That's true. I'll let that happen.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Titties.
That's weird. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!